Rama Siva, Stuttering Mind. I was asking one of my clients, why are you stuttering for so long? He has been in speech therapy on and off for over 40 years. And so I thought I would also share my own story or my own thoughts as to why I have stuttered for so long and not been able to make any long-lasting breakthrough. I believe it's because I never truly believed that I would be worthy of someone else's love, friendship, affection if I stuttered. And the message that I got from speech therapy was stuttering was bad and must be avoided at all costs. They told me to slow down, take my time, breathe, and they gave me so many techniques. And for 1 year when I was 18, 19, the techniques and my speech and my confidence meant that I was able to enjoy my college life. But I still hadn't worked through the emotional baggage that was holding me back from living a full life. I wasn't able to be the best version of myself. For whatever reason, I couldn't let go. I couldn't own my stuttering. I couldn't wait for people to look at me and hear me stammering. The eye contact would be the first to go. I wouldn't look at people's eyes. I wouldn't smile. No therapist took me out to the streets and made me stutter or speak or stutter on purpose and look people in the eye. No one did that. So I wasn't able to realize that the stuttering doesn't really make an impact. It was my thoughts about myself. My friend Mike Wilson, he shared with me his secret at the age of 18 or 19 when he was in college. His speech pathologist took him out and he met other human beings and he was stuttering his head off. But the speech pathologist told Mike to keep looking at the people when he's stuttering his head off. So by doing that, he became desensitized to the stuttering. And he later told me in a video interview that in class he would be stuttering his head off, but he would raise his hand. Whereas in my case, when I was 19, 20 at university, I avoided every single presentation. I avoided every single situation that made me stutter, that I thought would make me stutter. So I then went on the same speech therapy program that Mike went on. Mike had a transformation. He learned how to breathe and speak, and within a few months he was free from the stuttering mindset. But I went on the same program and I was stuck in the stuttering mindset for 7-8 years while on that program. I left that program and I went traveling on my own. I did what Mike Wilson did with a speech pathologist. I did it on my own. I went out, I went traveling. I started to speak Spanish to native Spanish speakers who wanted to practice their English. So they would ask me to speak slower. And obviously I would oblige because they don't speak English at all. And so I started to notice that I didn't stutter with Spanish speakers who wanted to speak English. There were a bunch of human beings who spoke like any other human beings, but I didn't stutter with them. And that experience grew and grew, and I went traveling in South America. I kept on talking to people. I kept on challenging myself, and slowly the stuttering dissipated. I then wrote a book. Now, after writing my books, I realized that the stuttering no longer controlled me. I was terrified of contacting these people. I was terrified of interviewing them. I was terrified of stumbling and recording myself and putting it out on YouTube. So, why did I stutter for so long? It's just that I thought I stuttered, but I stumbled here and there. I didn't stutter on every single word, every single time with every single person. Sometimes I would speak, even during my bad days at school. I could speak to my friends on the playground, at the playground. In class, when I was sat in class and asked to read, I would stumble a lot more. So, why did it take me so long? I hated stuttering. I didn't want to sound like this. Why? Because they told me stuttering was bad. Stuttering isn't bad. You can speak the way you want to, as long as you're living your life and not avoiding it, not living like a mushroom, like I was. So it's time. It's time. The time is now. I've done all the videos with all the tools and techniques. Practice them every day for the next 30 days. Become a master of the tools and techniques. And start talking. Journal. Write how your day is going, how your day has been, how your speech has been. Write down what triggers you. Write down what you have tried, what hasn't worked. But make it a journey of self-discovery. Don't give up. Never give up. I hope this video has been of use. If it has, please click on like. Please click on subscribe if you haven't, and please share it with your friends who are suffering in silence and who are stuttering away in silence. Have a great day and see you on another video.